Welcome back to the Business Ignite podcast, where we light the fire for business growth and marketing success. Your hosts, Ethan Walker and Samantha Reed, bring you the latest trends, expert insights, and actionable strategies to fuel your business journey. Let's ignite your potential.
Ever find yourself like totally lost on a website? Like you're clicking around and it's just menus and pop-ups and you can't find what you want.
Yeah, totally.
It drives me crazy and it makes you wonder, like, don't these people want my business?
Right. It's like they don't.
Anyway, that's kind of what got us thinking about this deep dive. We're looking at this article, Create a Website Customers Will Love.
Okay.
And it's like laser focused on LA businesses.
Yeah.
But, you know, the ideas are useful for anyone, right?
For sure.
So one of the things that jumped out right from the start is they talk about aligning your goals.
Mm-hmm.
Not just your goals as the business owner, but your customers' goals too.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's not just about showing off what you do. It's about showing how you HLP people.
Exactly. And that's like the core of it. People connect with solutions.
Right.
They even used like Apple and Google as examples. Remember their early websites?
Well, yeah, totally.
It wasn't just specs and jargon. They focused on what those products could help you achieve.
It's like they get you.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about understanding your customers' why.
Okay, so that's goal alignment. But then they get into this whole thing about feedback. And they compare it to, like, a website's senses.
Right.
Which I thought was kind of a cool way to put it.
Yeah, it is, because so many businesses treat their website like it's, like a brochure they printed once and just stuck on a shelf.
Set it and forget it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But this article, they're saying it needs to be a conversation. Like, you need to hear what your users are telling you. And then, this is important, actually DO something with that feedback.
They even say, like, flat out, even the best website can only do so much. Meaning, it's on you to use that data to make it better, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like, it has to evolve.
Which I guess plays into this whole keeping things fresh thing. Because later on, they talk about updating your site, and they're like, an outdated website, it's basically BAD design.
Ouch. But also true.
Right.
I mean, think about it. If you were walking down the street, what would make you stop and go into a store?
Something new and shiny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not something that looks like it's been sitting there for a year. Your website, that's your digital storefront. You got to keep it fresh.
So it's like constantly updating, right?
It's about finding that balance. You don't want to overwhelm people, but
Yep.
you got to keep things moving.
For sure, for sure. So how do we actually make it happen, this whole awesome website thing?
Well, they get into the nitty-gritty, and it's good stuff.
Okay, lay it on me.
One thing is, like, the website's architecture.
Okay.
And it's not just making it look pretty, although that matters.
Right.
It's got to be easy to use, People need to find their way around.
Like, you don't want to get lost in the website, right?
Exactly. And speaking of finding your way, SEO.
Ooh, yeah, SEO. That's a whole other...
It can be a rabbit hole, but they break it down.
Nice.
So first off, no more keyword stuffing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's like shoving a million keywords onto the page doesn't work anymore.
It just sounds desperate.
It does. And Google knows it.
So what do we do?
It's got to be natural. Use keywords that make sense, build those links, all that good stuff.
Prove you're the real deal.
Yeah. And then mobile.
Oh, right, mobile. That's a no-brainer.
You would think so, but you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your site has got to work on phones. Like, it's not even a question anymore.
Because everyone's on their phones, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is one people forget. Security.
Oh, right. Keeping things safe.
It's huge for building trust. People need to know their info is safe on your site.
Totally. So we've got the looks, the SEO, the security, anything else.
The call to action.
What's that?
Like, what do you want people to do on your site?
Sign up for my email list.
There you go. But it has to be clear, right?
Make that button huge-y.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to guide people, tell them what to do next.
So much good stuff. But I will say, it's kind of a lot to keep track of, right?
Right.
Like, where do you even start with all of this?
They do give you a roadmap. It's actually, like, really practical.
Okay, I like practical.
And it starts with, get this, knowing your audience.
Wait, really? I would have thought that was like step one before you even...
You'd think so, right? But people skip it.
I guess when you get excited about a website.
They're like, website, got to get those graphics.
Totally. But, okay, know your audience. How...
They get into this thing. Buyer personas. Have you heard of those?
Maybe. It's like a profile of your ideal customer.
Yeah. So you figure out, like, how old are they? What do they do? What are their problems?
So you can solve those problems on your website.
Exactly.
Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. Makes sense.
Right. And then this part's smart. They say, look at your competition.
Like, check out their website.
Yeah. Because you can see what's working for them.
Ooh, steal their good ideas.
Well, borrow, maybe.
There are the good ones, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you can also see, like, how to stand out.
Right. Because everyone's selling something, but what makes you different?
There you go. Okay, so you know your audience. You've scoped out the competition. Time to build right.
Okay, get this website going.
Hold on. Platform.
Oh, right. What system are you even using to build this thing?
Exactly. And there's a million of them now.
So many to choose from, yeah.
But they do a good job explaining, what to look for.
Nice. So, no recommendations. Because I was going to say...
It depends on what you need. Simple, complex, budget.
Yeah.
It all matters.
Fair enough. Okay, so I've picked my platform. What's next?
Content. Gotta have good stuff on those pages.
Yeah, words, pictures, the whole 9 yards.
Exactly. And don't forget the SEO stuff we talked about.
Oh, right. Gotta get found.
And then, this is the last thing, they're big on testing.
Testing, like with real people.
Yeah. Because you can think you have the best website ever, but until real humans are using it.
You don't really know.
Exactly. Get feedback, make changes, keep improving. It never really ends.
It's a journey, not a destination. I love it. So much good stuff in this deep dive. We talked about building websites that customers will love. If you had to pick one thing to focus on, what would it be?
It's got to be knowing your audience. Everything else flows from that.
Love it. Thanks for being here. This was fun. And for everyone listening, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to the Business Ignite podcast, where we fuel your business growth and marketing success. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to rate and review us. It does help others find the show. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Business Ignite Podcast and share this episode with a friend. Keep the fire burning, and remember, your success is just one strategy away. Until next time, stay ignited.